Molly Scott Cato, Green MEP. Brexit is approaching now in 2 years. It appears that it's official. What effect do you think this will have on the UK's environmental policy when it chooses to leave the EU?
So we heard just yesterday that the Commission is going to be starting legal proceedings against the UK because of its breach of air pollution regulations. And if you look at the kind of people that were driving the campaign to leave the European Union, it's people like Owen Paterson, who was very focused on allowing GMs into our country, and a lot of people who thought that climate change was actually damaging industry. So we can see a lot of people who actually had incentives in reducing the strong environmental protections that the European Union brought to Britain. And I've always had my suspicions that part of their agenda was to attack those regulations after we leave.
So, Molly, if I may say, you think it's going to be a bad thing?
Well, I've always said that we're stronger inside the European Union, both from the peace and prosperity angle, but also in terms of protections for our environment. And I think what we have to do as people in Britain who are committed to keeping high environmental standards, we have to insist on our own environmental protection law and a court of adjudication separate from the government to make sure they don't backslide on that law.
Don't you think that the Brexiteers will say that once again leaving the EU will give us a chance to absolutely ensure that it's our or their environmental laws and not being imposed upon them from elsewhere?
Well, there are a tiny number of people who would like to use Brexit as an opportunity to burn all the regulations that have been keeping clean water, clean air and protecting our natural environments. But most people in Britain value those environments. And so even outside the EU, we need law specifically to protect them and a British court that will defend that law, even if the government wishes to ignore it.